What's going on, everybody? In this video I'll be unboxing my Mcfarlane Toys Batman 1989 with Batmobile gold label. Alright, let's open this box. Here we go. Alright guys, so far I got it out of the first box here, and then in the second box was these corner wedges right here. 4 corner wedges. Then it's in another box. Gotta give it up to Mcfarlane Toys for offering this at $75 and then packing it so well. Alright, I'm gonna continue to open this thing. Here we go. Alright guys, here we are. Here is the Mcfarlane Toys 1989 Batman with Batmobile outside of the shipping boxes. And I gotta say, the box is beautiful. I mean, it just looks amazing. Here's the front of the box. Here's this side of the box. Here's the back of the box, possibly. Here's the other side of the box. Here's the top of the box. And here's the bottom of the box. Alright, let's open this up. Here we go. So while I open this, I should just mention to you guys how much I really love the Flash version. Even though a lot of people weren't too happy with the gray canopy, I actually liked it. But right off the bat, holy crap. This does look amazing, I must say. Wow. But like I was saying, I'm one of the people that actually loves the way the Mcfarlane, the Flash Batmobile actually was. The gray canopy didn't bother me. If you go back, and I might not have that video up yet, but when I do, you'll see that I kind of was okay with the gray canopy being gray. And I also kind of like the glossy paint. But now seeing this in hand is pretty impressive. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Right off the bat. That's no pun intended. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so here's the fins, right? Let's see. Right. Okay, these just pop in. They actually have a their letters on them. It says R on here and it says R on here. That's really nice of Mcfarlane. Man, I must say it is beautiful. One of the things I really liked about the Flash Batmobile was the gold rims, the gold and black. But now looking at this outside of the box, I gotta say it is beautiful. So now that that's built, here's the actual Batman figure, which, wow. Man, Mcfarlane just kills it at $75. I don't even know how this is possible. Alright guys, so just looking at this thing, I am flabbergasted, would be the best way to describe it. As you can tell, I'm a huge Batman fan. I got Batman over there, got the movie on back here. Just looking at this figure in the package, I could already tell you I'm actually impressed. I know a lot of people weren't too happy with the way his neck is or whatever, but man, it actually looks like a pretty great figure. I'm really not sure how. Wow. Alright, so just looking at this right out of the box, I could just tell you I'm thoroughly impressed. Wow. I actually see some resemblance to Michael Keaton. I could actually see it. Now, is it perfect? No, but does it really have to be? Especially at $75? I don't think so. I'm really impressed so far, though, with this set. It also comes with a little stand. I'm not sure if I would use that. Well, let's use it for the sake of the video. I try to make my videos rather short. But this specific one, wow, the stand is actually pretty impressive. It's actually standing really well. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at all of this. Well, actually, before we do that, let me bring in, wow, I almost dropped that, the Mcfarlane version. Let me bring in the Flash version. And I can tell you right off the bat, there's still something I like about the Flash version. I'm not too sure what it is. I think I'm just attached to it in some way. I really like the black with the gold rims. Reminds me of the Dark Knight collection by Kenner. I'm not so sure how much I like the silver rims as opposed to the black and gold. But yeah, I can see how the matte paint is really nice on here. Haven't opened this yet. Yeah, I mean, I like them both, to be honest with you. Alright, let's take a closer look at this, the Flash. Let's take a closer look at the 1989 gold label. Here we go. Alright, so here's the side of it. Here's this side of it. Here's the front of it. Right? Here's the other side of it. Very impressive, actually. It's actually pretty gorgeous. Wow. And here's the back of it. Man, it is beautiful. Now, just like the Flash Batmobile, it's all the same functions, right? The Mcfarlane Flash Batmobile. And that's it. You press this button up here, right? We all know this, right? And this slides open this way, right? Or when you press the button, you just go like this and flip it up, which is how majority of Batmobiles were made prior, such as the Kenner Bat Missile or the Dark Knight Collection Batmobile. Even though Hot Wheels 118 did the sliding feature, I think Hot Toys did the sliding feature, but Mcfarlane is really the first to, as far as, I guess, I wouldn't say they're the first, but this sliding feature is really, really nice, and Mcfarlane pulled that off really nicely with the fact that you could do this or this. At $75, this is impressive. Absolutely impressive. But yeah, so as far as the interior, I mean, it's just painted, right? The wheel doesn't turn or anything. Sorry about the dog barking. Now, pulling this aside here, the Batman figure. I actually have to say, I'm actually really impressed. I think the best comparison video is going to be this one, because Batman is literally right there, and I don't know how much likeness you need, right? But it looks exactly like 1989 Batman, if you ask me. So guys, here's just a little comparison. As you can tell, he actually might look a little better on the figure than he does in real life. Yeah, I mean, that's why the likeness really probably was hard to capture for them. Just wanted to show this quick close-up with an actual life-size cutout of Keaton Batman. But yeah, alright. But the stand is really nice. The fact that they give you a stand at $75, and just the quality of the figure feels really good to me. I mean, I know a lot of people said about his neck moving and not moving, but I think that's just a matter of, which I'm not understanding people's issue with it, because, and I understand this could just be one piece right here, but does it really have to be? I mean, if you just leave his neck like that, isn't he just the same as being one piece? As long as you don't articulate it, right? As long as you don't do that, it's literally, you just look at it like him having to look up this way. See how that works? I mean, or look this way, right? I mean, it's fairly simple. So in any event, he feels really great. I don't know why that is. I don't know what Mcfarlane did here. He almost has like a matte feeling to him. So anyway, here's the front of him. Here's the side of him. Here's the back of him. His cape's really nice. Nice wire cape would have been nice. Wow, that looks great. Wow, that's actually cool. Nice wire cape would have been great, but at $75, I'm not, for this whole thing, I'm not complaining. Here's the other side of him, right? And here's the front of him. I'm super impressed with this Batman figure. I gotta say, I'm probably just gonna keep him out on a stand just like this. This is super impressive. Definitely. Here's his face. Close up of his face here. What is going on with autofocus? Anyway, I don't know how much likeness you need, but me personally, I'm actually impressed with the likeness. It's not perfect, but it's not bad at all. It's actually great. I mean, I'd say I'm okay with it. And I think it just looks exactly like a 1989 Batman would. So, yeah, I think they did an excellent job there. So now for the very important part, which is the comparison between the two of these Batmobiles, right? Because that's the only real way to do this, right? Right off the bat, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I like the chrome and everything. I do, actually. It actually works, right? But there is something menacing about the top one. Am I wrong? Does the top one not just look a little bit more badass? Or just mean? Doesn't the top one just look a lot meaner and like, I don't know, I'm really loving the black with the gold rims. I know people are going to say you just paint it or whatever, you know, but I even kind of like the gloss, you know. Now, I discussed this in a video. Now, that video might not be up yet about this being gray and it not bothering me so much. Now, through the camera right now, you can see it's actually very gray. But if I look away from the camera and just use my regular eyes, it just doesn't look as gray. And it's actually grown on me and I actually like it. And the ring light doesn't really do it much justice. But either way, the gray canopy never really bothered me. And as you could tell just looking right there, I mean, does it bother you? Because it doesn't bother me right there. But anyway, now as far as the cockpits, right, they're both the same. As you can see, this is all colored in, right? And then here you can see that this is all colored in. It's the same exact cockpit. Now, right out of the gate, I feel like this is getting more marks on it as I touch it. It is nice that the canopy is now black and everything's black. I still feel very good about this, the Flash Batmobile. I don't know why. I'll definitely be keeping both, but yeah, this is awesome. But you know, I really don't know what to say. I don't. So here's them from the front. I don't know about you guys, but I just kind of feel like it looks cool, yeah, definitely. But it looks a little plain to me. Whereas the gloss actually looks pretty cool. Just in my opinion, right? Now, here's this side by side, right? Here's the backs. Right? So this is the Flash. This is the 1989. I kind of like the gloss. I don't know what it is. I mean, I like both of them, but the gloss, I don't know. It just grew on me. But yeah, guys. So I don't know. That's kind of just my review of this Batmobile. It's awesome. It's great. I love it. But I'm still very happy to have the Flash one. And to be honest with you, if this one were to come out first, I still would have brought this one. I don't know what it is. I really love this Batmobile. It's really impressive. But the fact that we got this Batmobile with this figure for $75 is absolutely amazing. I know I heard some stuff about the scale of it. I think it's pretty accurate. I mean, he does look a little taller, but it's not bothersome like to that degree. I mean, I'm actually really impressed with this. Like, super duper impressed. Now putting him in here, let's see. He probably doesn't fit very well. Let me see here. Oh, pop right in there. Oh, them ears. Oh, there you go. Boom. Actually sat right in there really nicely. Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I'll be honest with you. And I might be one of the very few people. I don't know. It's that I'm not a fan of the matte paint, which I kind of am. Right, but I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Or if it's that I'm not a big fan of the silver wheels, or what it is. I mean, I love it. I do love it. I like it a lot. Right? But for some reason, I really like this Batmobile. I don't know what it is, man. It just looks way more menacing, in my opinion. It kind of looks like even with the gray right there, right? It kind of looks like it's almost like Batman, like, aged in a way. And that, like, his Batmobile became more aggressive and dark and, like, it kind of, I don't know what it is, yeah. But in any event, I love this Flash Batmobile. But man, okay, now taking that away and looking at that, yeah, that is pretty impressive. no matter what, guys, the way I look at it, I'm happy to have both of them. I will be keeping both of them. There is no way I won't. I'm really happy with the figure. I'm really happy with the car. I even like this stand. Man, Mcfarlane is on fire, man. Wow. So this is absolute fire. For $75, $80 after all said and done, that is absolute fire. And I'm gonna straight up say this, okay? We don't want Mcfarlane to raise prices or anything like that. But this figure alone I'd have paid $80 for. I know that sounds crazy, right? When you compare that the Mezco Batman is what? I think 180 or something like that. This for 80 bucks wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I think the stand is really selling me. I know it's just a simple Mcfarlane stand, but just the way he is here. And I plan to actually display him actually right where he's at, kind of, for the moment. But, man, I gotta say, I'm actually super impressed with Mcfarlane on this whole thing here. I mean, just the whole, just as a whole, just, that is impressive. Yeah, guys, so I really don't know how to rate this right now. I think it's going to take me more time. I actually plan to do, I actually have videos finished already with multiple different Batmobiles, from the Kenner one to that are going to come out eventually. But I actually plan to do, I actually have a Batmobile that not many people have and is actually super impressive. I don't think anybody's done a review on this Batmobile that I have. But I'm going to actually put out a comparison video eventually. It's actually going to be there's going to be a comparison video, which is kind of multiple Batmobile, but then I'm going to do a final comparison. It's going to be 2 comparison videos. So if you see a comparison video, that's not it. It's going to be the second comparison video of my Batmobiles, which I hope to complete one day. But I have a Batmobile that, let's just say I have my own Batmobile. I'm not going to go any further with that, but I have my own Batmobile that's mine. Like, I'm Batman, so I won't give too many details away on that. But in any event, I will be doing a comparison video of that. Until then I might give my final review and take on how I feel about which Batmobile. But I can tell you this, these are not leaving my hands, neither one of them. I'm sorry about the dog, but I am super impressed from day one with this Flash Batmobile. I love it. I still love it. I think it's freaking phenomenal. And this is absolutely amazing as well. It is complete fire. Both of them are absolute fire. Which one I like more? Let's not focus too much on that. Both of them are absolute fire. The figure is absolutely fire as well. The fact that this was 80 bucks, these two, and this alone was 60 bucks is phenomenal. But yeah, guys, that's my review for now of the Mcfarlane Toys Gold Label 1989 Batmobile. I hope I didn't stretch this video out too much. I know it's a long one. I know we got a dog barking. I know I got a lot happening. But either way, thanks for watching. Alright, guys, peace. Subscribe to me channel. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, leave a comment, follow me on social media, Louis6Cards. So guys, I feel like I possibly was all over the place in this video. I don't know what it is, right? I love the figure. I know a lot of people weren't too pleased with the figure, and I love it. So it's weird. It's weird that maybe I'm just a lot simpler than other people, I don't know. But it's weird that, sorry about the dog, it's weird that I like the figure, right? Which people complained about. And that I actually like the Flash version of the Batmobile with the glossy paint, with the gray canopy. I don't know what it is. It feels really, I don't know. It just looks a lot more menacing than this. Now this could just be my first impressions, but something about the matte paint, maybe it's just me, it makes it feel a little cheaper. Or maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know. Maybe it's just, like I said, I'm gonna let it grow on me. I do like it. I feel like if I were presented with this first, I'd be like, wow, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe we have it. But, you know, knowing the Flash Batmobile, like, I don't know, I think it's the silver rims. Maybe I'm not a fan of matte paint. I'm not too sure, but I do still like it a lot. I really like it. Yeah, I'd be very happy with it. So I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if it's because I don't know. I don't know if it's because I already had this Batmobile and I loved it so much when I got it. Like, I literally just kept it like right in front of me, like, every day, and like looked at it, and I'm like, wow, I'm just blown away by it. You know, that this doesn't impress me because of that, or what? I don't know, but I still think it's an amazing piece, you know, from Mcfarlane Toys, the 1989 Batmobile. But I'll give my final review eventually, far down the line, when I do that full comparison video. But until then, yeah, guys, alright, peace.